Hi, Cancer. Welcome to my channel and my space. If you're new, my name is Racquel. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to see me. I hope this resonates just as well. This is your 2020 forecast, yearly forecast for the year. This will apply to Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and there's a special little bonus here. If you have your North Node in Cancer, you might want to watch this reading as well, because your North Node is where you are supposed to go in life, where you're supposed to be in life. And this year, right now, Cancer is the North Node is going to be in Cancer for quite some time. So you might want to watch this video as well. If some of this resonates with you, that's awesome. If some of it doesn't resonate with you, just kick it out. Also, please go check out your other sign videos located here on my channel, as they can help you put together the pieces and see what your whole year is going to be about. I'm going to leave the disclaimers in the description box because I don't want to have it go too long. Also in the description box are the timestamps for the message and download that I got, the love scope, the career scope, the life or the purpose of this year scope, and then your lessons and advice. All the timestamps are there, as well as the decks that I use and the links to get them if you would like to pick them up for yourselves. All right, so we're going to get into your energy, and I just want to say that when I was Cancer, I saw a crab, and it was in the ocean, and it was flapping around, and all these waves were like knocking it down, twirling it around. The poor thing looked like it was going to drown. And it's kind of weird because it's a crab. I mean, crabs don't drown. But anyway, so then another crab bursted out of that crab, and then they were both like flopping around and stuff like that. And I heard divine feminine. So some of you have not been in touch or in tune with your divine feminine energy, and this year it's about getting in touch and in tune with it, especially if your North Node is in Cancer. This is you really going towards that purpose, you really taking on those feminine like emotions, like bringing them up to the surface. Okay, some of you with your North Node in Cancer, that means your South Node is in Capricorn, and a lot of what Capricorn does is it compacts those emotions down deep so that it can get tasks done. It forgets the emotion and turns that emotion into tasks. So all those hidden emotions that your Capricorn South Node has hidden are going to come up to the surface in 2020, and you're going to be able to see it more clearly. All right, and it's about mastering and harnessing it. Even if you're a male, you do have divine feminine energy in you. If you're a female, you have divine masculine. We have both. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get into this. What's your most needed message? Your most needed message for Capricorn. Or why did I say Capricorn? Because you gotta get rid of it. Sorry about that. My cards always fall on the floor. And that one didn't ding. So it didn't ding or buzz in my thing. But what is the most needed? A moment's regret. That didn't. A moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. Ooh. Okay, so with this, how this goes along and when I'm getting off of this, it's like all those past mistakes, all those past regrets, all that nostalgia that you have had, that you buried down deep, is now coming up to the surface, and it's drowning you because you never dealt with it. All right. And it's like, you've got to break free from that. You got to harness it. You got to be like a surfer. Now I'm seeing the crab on the surfboard, and he's like surfing the waves, like he's mastering it, he's owning it. And I feel like that's what's going to happen at the end of 2020. But to get to that status, you got to fall off the surfboard. You gotta gain your balance first before you can master it, right? So that's what this year is about for you. It's about mastering those emotions, riding those emotions instead of letting those emotions drown you. All right, so let's get into your love advice for the year. So Spirit, my guys, what is the love advice for Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and the North Node. And the North Node for 2020. I go until they tell me to stop. So, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so we'll go with the one that first flipped out, and it said religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some of you are on a new spiritual path. Some of you are very much getting back into your core roots of religion. And I feel like your partner is going to be the one that listens to that. The person that is right for you will be right with your beliefs, okay? And it might be that the person that you're with now is not, okay? Is not, it's like you guys aren't on the same wavelength with your beliefs, okay? And it's like no matter how hard you try, you keep repelling each other, all right? So the free yourself is saying you need to free yourself so that way you can find the right person that's on your same path, the one that their North Node and your North Node are like headed in the right direction, okay? We've got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So for some of you, you already know the one that you're with is your one, okay? But you got to let your emotions run free. You got to, not really run free, but you got to let them out. You've got to deal with them so that way you guys can have this happiness, have this bliss, okay? And enjoy the holidays together. Enjoy, New Year's. Enjoy, vacations. Enjoy whatever, holidays you celebrate, whatever trips you go on, okay? So that you can enjoy them peacefully instead of having turbulent seas like what I saw. You deserve love. You so do. Everybody does. But you deserve it, Cancer. Don't think you don't. And if this person is not showing you love, then you need to free yourself from them. They're not the right person for you. There is going to be somebody out there in 2020 that's going to be more in line with your beliefs and more in line with who you truly are. All right, so now we are going to get a tarot scope on this. Hold on, I'm just putting them all back in the right order. All right, so Spirit, my guide, what is this all about for Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Go your true north is what that said. Go your true north. So, some of you might have your true North Node in Cancer. And there's a ship in that card back there. Yeah, it's all about you navigating it. I'm getting set your course right. You're going to have to learn how to navigate your emotions this year. It's a big learning experience for you on navigating your emotions. One more shuffle and then I'll cut. Some of you are going to be understanding your true feelings on the people that are around you as well, especially when your emotions come out like that. So we've got the Four of Cups. And with this card, it's like this is your true happiness back there, not what you've already drank from right here. Okay, this might have made you happy at one point, but it's like you've emptied all these glasses and now there's this glass behind you and you need to turn around and grab that one. Okay, you're not seeing that one right now though. We've got the Hierophant here as well. So learning, schooling, Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Judgment, Cups, Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, Temperance, Seven of Wands. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Six of Pentacles. Let's talk about this. So this is you realizing, you need to realize that there's something right there. Your happiness is just, all you gotta do is turn around and bam, there it is. That person, what I'm getting for some of you, what I'm picking up, that person that you are supposed to be with is right in front of you. Actually, no, they're right behind you. You just got to turn up and then bam, they'll be right in front of you. I feel like you already know them. Maybe it's somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, somebody that you have to reach out to, apologize to, or they have to apologize to you, but you've learned a lot of lesson. Spiritual upheaval. Something about marriage or institution here. Something about you're connected through marriage. This might be an ex, like a ex-husband or something. Somebody you need to go to counseling with. Oh, okay. All right. So some of you have, you're staying in a marriage that isn't fulfilling anymore to you, okay? But it could be more fulfilling to you if you would just turn around and see what it is that you need to add to fulfill this. You have to go to some type of counseling, marriage counseling, or counselor or advisor, spiritual advisor, a priest. You're going to have to work through your difficulties because you need to come back in balance with each other. Again, there has to be equal give and take here, fair share. I feel like before it wasn't. But I'm getting marriage counseling off of this is what I'm getting. So some of you're going to be seeing marriage counselors, or you're going to be in some type of counseling or therapy because of this, because of these turbulent emotions that are coming up. Okay, it's like you're not happy. You're beginning to see you're not happy anymore, and it's like you want that happiness that's behind you that you're not turning around to grab, but you have to go to counseling for it. The reason why I feel is because there was some type of hurt. There was some type of hurt. You went through some type of hurt. You've been through battle. You've been through the whole thing. And I feel like you were forced to push down your emotions because you didn't want to let them out, because you didn't want to upset the balance or upset your emotional partner. Okay, but you're having some type of wake-up call here where it's like you just want to be happy. You want to be emotionally fulfilled. You don't want to have to fight anymore. You don't want to have to battle anymore. You're done. You're tired. And it's like your emotions are coming up to the surface now because you're done, because you're tired, okay? You're getting that wake-up call that, hey, we need to deal with this. All right? You deserve love. You got to free yourself from this burden of keeping your emotions under lock and key is what I'm feeling as well. All right. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Five of Swords, you know, with the Hanged Man. This is you both being set in your own opinions and your own thoughts. And it's like, because you're set in your own opinions and your own thoughts, you're warring at each other. But I feel like, Cancer, this is you. You've had enough and you're walking away. And because you're walking away, because you've had enough, because you don't, it's like you're getting the bigger picture. You're seeing the clearer picture. You're seeing this person. See how the moon is shining on this person? Seeing this person for who they are. Your eyes are being awakened. You're being awoke to this person, how this person treats you, what this person says to you. And it's like, now you can see the entirety of the situation. And because of that, I feel like you are going to reach out and be like, let's do some type of counseling. Let's add religion back into our lives. Some of you might be going to see a priest, or, you know, whatever it is, whatever religion you are in. I feel like it's you, or whatever beliefs you have. It's like you guys both reaching out to that same advisor, that same spiritual advisor or counselor. We've got temperance, and the Seven of Wands and the Tower. Okay, so with temperance, this is all about patience. This is about pouring your heart, pouring your soul into something. And going along with the main message of this, I feel like this is you pouring out your emotions to your partner and hoping and wishing that they understand it and that they get it. And it's like you overcoming and having patience. It's like you overcoming your emotions and having patience with it. But you're not gullible. You're standing up for yourself. And I feel like because you're standing up for yourself, but you're in this place of like patience, but it's like your peace. It's like you got like a calm demeanor here, but it causes some type of tower moment, some type of breakdown or breakthrough in your relationship here. There's going to need to be a time of healing, a time of rest after that tower moment comes. And I do see you going forward, jumping forward into something new, into a new offer of love. But like I said, this is a page. So a page is like brand new. You never want to jump into something full force. When you're jumping into a page-like energy, because a page-like energy, it still needs research, it still needs learning, you still got to uncover everything that's there. All right, so this is just saying that jump in, but make sure when you're jumping in, you're not putting your full heart into it, because you're still trying to sort out your emotions, you're still trying to master them, you're still trying to navigate them. Okay, this is like jump in, have fun, but don't let your heart go all into it yet, because you're still healing. All right. Further clarification. We've got justice. So this could be with a Libra, but this is like justice. This is balance. This is fairness coming back into your life and into your relationships. Three of Cups. Fun times, celebration, having a good time. This goes along with the honeymoon card. Finding balance so that you can have that, bring that fun, bring that spark, bring that happiness back into your life again. And then we've got the Hermit. So making sure that you're also taking time out to yourself to evaluate your emotions, to make sure that your emotions don't go crazy, and to make sure that you're actually dealing with them instead of burying them. Because that's like a lesson that needs to be learned. It's about bringing your emotions up, confronting them, and then letting them go, all right? Your emotions is what keeps you, human, what gives you empathy, what gives you your spirituality, which helps you in life. But when you bury them down and you don't confront them, they can build up and kaboom, bomb goes off, right? So just make sure you're confronting your emotions after you've learned how to confront them, okay? All right, so now we're going to go into your career. We're going to pull a card for career for you, too. Overall, for career, we've got obedience. So that's like that Capricorn South Node energy, okay? But it looks like you're still going to have that. It looks like you're still going to have that. You're maintaining obedience to yourself here. I'm getting that as well. And I'm also getting it as you're you're having some type of control and obedience over your emotions. But here's the thing with emotions, you can't really control them. You got to just understand that they come out sometimes, and you got to learn how to deal with them properly, how to process them properly. Because they do. They come out on a whim. Understanding your emotions here. Obedience and understanding to your emotions. And I feel like that comes within your work situation as well. You could be depressed at work, or there could be something that's setting you off at work. This is staying obedient to your schedule, but understanding that you also need some downtime too, not to be a total workaholic with it as well. I see 2 7s here. So 77, I see 2 4s, 44, and I see 2 8s, 88. So those might be significant, whereas it comes to career. All right, let's get some tarot on this, and we'll see further into it for you, Cancer. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Spirit, what is going on with Cancer and work 2020? Okay, so you need to have some time to dance. Let your hair down. Be free. Have fun. Nothing needs to be serious all the time. Nothing needs to be work all the time. Do not drown your sorrows in alcohol, I also heard. So that crab, where he's drowning in a sea of emotion is what I thought it was. Some of you might be drowning your sorrows in alcohol, and this is a year that you really need to make forth the effort, step up, and clean up your act a little bit. Now, I say that in the most loving way. I don't mean it as a judgmental way. Everybody has their own vices, so that's only for some of you Cancers out there. All right, one more shuffle, and then I'll cut. And I also heard alcohol could be affecting your love life and your work life as well. All right. So we've got the Queen of Wands here. So this is confidence. You're bold. You're confident. Some of you are that boss. This is that boss-like mentality. This is the Aries. This is that boss-like mentality. You're making things manifest, and you are really working hard on fulfilling your happiness. But you need to watch, because you are ending you're coming out of a painful cycle, you're ending it, okay? And you don't want to get sucked back into it. And then we've got the Devil here, that's Capricorn, so you're going back into that South Node Capricorn-like energy for this year. But you need to overcome that Capricorn South Node energy this year if your true north is in Cancer. So I think I'm gonna have to do a separate reading for North Node in Cancer. I think I'm going to do that, but it goes for a regular Cancer as well. It could be that you have a Capricorn around you, or Capricorn is your boss. You're putting in effort, but you're putting in effort in the wrong areas and it's becoming burdensome for you. So burdensome, you're going to have to walk away from this. We've got the Knight of Cups. So something new, emotionally fulfilling is coming in for you. You just got to have faith. It is a new beginning, but it's coming in slow. All right. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes when I read and I'm really on point, my nose itches. I'm not picking it. It just itches. It twitches and it itches. Okay. So we've got the Queen of Wands, we got the Magician, and we got the Coin. This right here is telling me as an underlying energy that you are working really hard here. You are, some of you might actually be a boss at your work. Some of you could have an Aries around you or have Aries very heavily in your chart, but you're working very hard to manifest your money, your coin, what you want materialistically out of this life. You're working very hard for it in 2020. That's where this obedience is coming from. We've got the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords here, which is telling me, oh, and then the Devil here, which is telling me that, okay, you are working. Capricorn is like a workaholic, okay, and you're taking on that Capricorn like energy where you're working really hard because you want fulfillment. You want fulfillment of some kind, but the working all the time and the overtimes that you do, that is causing pain, that is causing stress to those in and around you that love you because they never see you. You're always working and you're sacrificing your time with them for your career because you feel like that's emotionally fulfilling you, when really that's only hurting you and it's restricting you. Okay? It's all right to be devoted to your job and obedient to your job, but don't go overboard. All right, we've got the Three of Wands. Yeah, and this is why. Okay, so this is why. We've got the Three of Wands. This is you putting in all your efforts because you see you've had some small victory, or you see that finish line, you see that small victory coming, but that's false because we've got the Moon. We got the Moon right after it. There's something hidden there, something you're not seeing. You need to use your intuition because it is going to be burdensome. It is going to be burdensome. Watch where you put your energies because it is going to be burdensome to the point where you're going to want to walk away from this job, okay, from this career or from this job. All your efforts, you feel, you see, it's almost like you see it coming, and it's like, yes, everything I put in, I see it coming, and then it gets snatched away from you, and it's like, and it becomes burdensome, and it's like you lose all hope and faith in this career, and it's like you're ready to move on to something that you can put your time and energy in and get reward from. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups right here. So there is something that's more fulfilling that's headed your way because this comes right after the Eight of Cups. But they're asking you that this situation is going to require faith. It could be a Pisces or a Taurus that is giving you this new opportunity. But there is an opportunity coming. You need to keep the faith because we've got the Ace of Coins after that. So the Ace of Coins speaks of new beginnings, it could be a job offer. It could be a move to a brand new, different place. It's also could mean a move in career or a career switch. And then we've got the card of Virgo after that, the Knight of Coins. So this is coming in very slow. It's like the person is like really looking over every single resume that is sent to them before they pick the right one. But I feel like that you are the right one because you get the Knight of Pentacles, but I feel like there's some competition there. You're in competition for a certain position here, but the offer is coming in for you. It is going in your favor. You just need it. This situation requires a little faith. And for further clarification, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. we've got the 7 of coins, and we've got the Tower. So yeah, this is leaving one job so that you can become financially independent with another. This is you evaluating how well this current job works for you, how much time it's taking up for you, and what you're seeing from that time that it's taking you. It's a lesson that you're learning, and it's like you want to be financially independent, but you also want to be around your family. So it's like you come to this understanding that this job that you're currently in might not be the job for you, that another job would be a little bit more lucrative and less time consuming. Okay. And I feel like that's why the Tower moment comes in. It's either you getting fired or you quitting. I'm not sure about the seasonal time. It might be April because I'm seeing a lot of 4s here. It also could be September, July or September, because I'm seeing 7s and 9s as well. All right, so now we're going to get into your life purpose. All right. So Spirit, my guides, what is Cancer's life purpose? Life purpose? Well, not life purpose, yearly purpose. What is the purpose of this year for Cancer? The purpose of this year for Cancer. Yeah, woman holding a heart. This is about you getting in touch with your emotions, man. Okay, and then this one wanted to come out, so we're going to take that away. All right. So you've got the woman holding a heart. This is the 44, and you know there's 44 right here, so 444. You might want to go look up that number, because this year that number is going to apply to you in so many ways. And I can tell you that 444 means you're on the right path. I'm not sure what 44 and 44 means. A woman holding a heart, this is all about your stability. This is about your emotional stability. This is about being the master of those waves, okay? This could mean that a lover is coming in for you if you are those that are attracted to the female form. This could be a female coming in to offer you love, show you how to gain that self-love with inside yourself. If you are a female or a male that is not attracted to the female form, this is about finding your self-love. Look how androgynous this card looks. So, you know, this is saying that we both have divine feminine and divine masculine within us. And this is a year about you getting in touch with your emotions, with that divine feminine. All right? We got appreciation in reverse. So some of you this year is going to be a lesson in gratitude, about appreciating the things that are around you, not the things that that you're trying to strive for in the future, but the actual people around you, the actual things you have around you, being grateful for that, okay? Money is just an object. It's not what makes the world go. Yeah, it can make you live happy, but money is not the end all be all, okay? You need to be grateful for the people that you have around you, and I feel like this is a lesson in that, all right? It's good. It's good, Cancer, because you are taming your emotions this year. I think I'm going to label this riding the wave. Gaining your footing and riding the wave? I think so. I think that's what I'm going to call it. All right, so let's break this down with the tarot, and we'll see how much further we can dig into this purpose of this year for you, Cancer. Cancer's purpose for 2020. Purpose for Cancer 2020. Please and thank you, my spirit, my soul family. just love all the 4s here, dude. I am seeing so many 4s here. Now I'm seeing like 8 4s, 9 4s. This is going to be about a year of growth. And it's going to be about a year of growth and stability because I'm seeing a lot of 3s as well. So it's about growth and stability for you. It's about growing to become stable. Okay. We have got the 6 of Pentacles as the underlying energy for this woman holding a heart and appreciation. This is you balancing, finding proper balance between your work life and your love life. This is about balancing that out, finding how to tame your emotions. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the 5 of Wands. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is another Capricorn-like energy. 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords, King of Swords, the Lovers, ooh, 5 of Pentacles, Justice, Queen of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like for you, Capricorn, all right, so right here, there could be a Libra that is very highly, you're highly close to. This could involve a Libra, but it also could be that you have strong Libra placements in your chart. But anyways, this is about balance. Look at this. I'm seeing Libra twice here. Okay. This is about harnessing. This is about finding that balance between your physical world and your non-physical world. Okay. Between your thoughts and your reality, okay? Because right now you have some competition there. There's some competition. I don't think it's a healthy competition, but there is some warring, some battles, some competition right there. And I feel like it's a struggle for you to find balance. I feel like that's what this is about. It's like it's a war. It's a struggle for you to find balance between the physical and non-physical world. Okay. We've got the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and then the 4 of Wands. 4s again, dude. 4s again for you. All right. So the Hermit, this is the card of Virgo. This is saying you need to go within yourself. You need to take a step back. You need to chill out when you feel your emotions going all over the place, okay? We've got the Queen of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this, like I said, this could also be your Capricorn self-node. It's like you having to go with inside yourself and say to that Capricorn with inside you that sometimes you have to rest. You have to rest. You have to relax. You can't work so hard. You got to find a balance between rest and between work and rest. And that's why we get the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Because I feel like when you do have time for rest, it's only when it's time for your family. You know what I mean? So it's like you can only rest when you're at home, but when you're at home, you have your family around you. So it's like you gotta get up that gumption or those balls and tell your family, okay, I need a nap for give me like a 20, 30-minute nap. Let me get my bearings straight after work. And then we'll do something together. Or we'll do something together on the weekends. We'll spend some quality family time together on the weekends. This could be, if you don't have that type of family, it could be you having to go home, you needing to find the rest, the relaxation, and then taking a trip home, taking a trip back to where your roots are from. For some of you, this is meditating on where you're from. What does family life mean to you? What does the structure, what does home structure that I had in the past have to deal with today? Like, how does it affect me today? All right. This is how you get balance over those emotions. Alrighty. So then we've got the 5, hold on a second. So then we've got the Five of Swords, we've got the King of Swords, and we've got the Lovers, and we've got the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Swords and the King of Swords here, this is telling me that there is somebody that challenges your wisdom and your knowledge probably on a daily basis. If you are this king and you know it all, but then you know what? This person right here is also a know-it-all. But they don't know it all because they don't listen to the people that could give them more stronger sound advice, right? This is somebody that's kind of stubborn. But it could be an Aquarius because of this king right here. Or it could be you have Aquarius in your chart. But whatever the case may be here, it's about I feel like this is about giving up, surrendering to higher knowledge, acknowledging that you don't know everything and that more information can always come in. It might need you might need to seek guidance or wisdom from somebody that is higher up or well-versed in this problem or situation that you're dealing with here. We've got the Lovers and we've got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so your lover feels very left out in the cold. Sorry. Your lover feels very left out in the cold. They feel like they have to do it all on their own. They feel like you don't give them enough emotional support, but that's not your fault because, well, it kind of is because you shove your emotions down. You don't really let your emotions reign free. And I feel like your partner feels like they're left out in the cold. Or you feel like you're left out in the cold because your partner has done something like that to you. But whatever the case may be here, this person that you're with, I feel like they are your soulmate. I feel like it is a twin flame-like relationship. But you both have to work on your own independence. And you both have to work on your third chakra, which is the solar plexus, the sense of self. All right, independently here. Yours is you really got to work on your emotions as well. Okay, so we got Justice and the Queen of Cups. So this is like you finally coming into that realization, you finally coming into that balance. Okay, you have that emotional balance now. You are well emotionally balanced. This is your energy. This is also Libra energy. So it could be you coming together with the Libra, finally having that balance that you need. Or it could be saying that your emotions are well balanced come the end of 2020 after this big long ride. All right. All right. So for further clarification, we've got the Two of Swords. So this is you choosing logic over intuition. Then we've got the Queen of Wands. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is saying that there's going to have to be some type of choice made here. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have bring that confidence, bring more confidence in. This is about loving yourself and appreciating those that are around you. So you're going to have to make some type of decision when it comes to those around you to be able to start this new beginning with them, okay? You have to come out more confident, more sure of your emotions. You got two queens here, Cancer, okay? So you have leveled up throughout this year. You've really come into your own self-worth and your own self-love, all right? Well, that's your life purpose. Let's see what your lessons are. Spirit, my guides, what lessons do we have for Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and the North Node. All right, we got that one. We've got that one, and we've got that one. We've got solitude, in silence, peace prevails. And I feel like with this, it's a lesson to take time. You're going to have to take time out to yourself. Because I feel like Cancer, you're the one that does for everybody. You're kind of like a workaholic. And you don't take any time out for yourself. You need to learn a lesson in self-care. Taking time out to yourself to listen to yourself. So that way you can better balance your emotions and stabilize them. Unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. So this is a lesson in that you are going to be forced to learn is that you are home is where the heart is what I'm hearing. Home is where the heart is. Whatever love situation you got going on here, I feel like this is the lesson in that love situation. That home is where the heart is. You need to follow the wisdom of your soul. And I feel like it's a lesson that you have to learn that this person is the right one for you. Uncovering a treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. And I feel like what this is saying, you know, with you, Cancer, is that you got to figure out, like, this year, you're going to have some type of lesson. Okay. So, your emotions this year are going to bring up your life lessons, the lessons that you need to learn this year. They're all emotion based. Like, even if we think about this lesson, this goes along with love, and this lesson, this goes along with self-love, okay? So uncovering the treasure is finding the lesson in each emotional outcry that you have this year, each emotional outburst that you have this year. You got to find the lesson in it and tame that outburst. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you, Cancer. Okay. We have got enjoy success and happiness, the Sun. Okay. So I feel like you are going to have success at work. You need to enjoy that. You need to be grateful for that, okay? But I feel like towards the end of 2020, you're going to have more success in your relationships. And you need to find the joy and feel that, okay? Lady, enjoy growth and reap reward. Yeah, this is all about, like I said, that crab getting up on a freaking surfboard, you know, and they're unbalanced and they keep falling off, you know, and then towards the end of the year, after all that growth, what do they finally find? They finally find that balance, right? With the Justice, they finally find that balance. It's finding your balance. It's finding your emotional footing this year. I think that's what I'm going to name this. Finding your balance, riding the wave and finding your balance and riding the wave is what I'm going to call it. All right. Summer, bask in joy and light. Summertime, I feel like, is going to be a very happy time, a very special time for you. And I feel like that goes along with the Sun. And I feel like this is the start of that good relationship. It's like you have freed yourself from any emotional baggage that this relationship might have caused. You've freed yourself of that, and now you're basking in the joy of it. And they're saying, let that happen, you know. Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded. Don't forget the lessons you've learned this year, all right? Once you learn them, keep them close. Ground them. Send them below. Send them below. Where you usually hide your emotions, send those lessons. Okay? Like I said, emotions are going to trigger your lessons this year. All right. Well, those are all the messages I have for you, Cancer. If this resonates with you in any way, please leave me a comment below. Sometimes when I'm reading the comments, Spirit tells me something. Sometimes I connect with people in the messages, and the Spirit will tell me something to tell them. I don't do it all the time. It's only when Spirit tells me. So, but if you leave a message down there, I might be guided to you, and I might, you know, have a further message for you. All right. Well, until the next video, Cancer, I hope you all have a fantastic 2020, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.